So I've been thinking about this a lot, really. I don't often change my mask. In fact, um, I know there's a lot of people who change their masks religiously, daily. You know, they're fantastic people, and I wish I was like that. But I don't know. For whatever reason, usually it's because I forget. I'm a part of the segment of society that forgets to change their mask. And I think there's a large segment, I can't be the only person who never changes their mask. I mean, it's not to say that I haven't changed my mask since the pandemic began, but I can't remember how many times, and I don't think it's a lot. Um, And the sort of weird justification that I've had for not changing my mask is that if I leave it alone for a day or so, hopefully the virus will die. Alternatively, the other thing I thought was, it's not like I'm going to hand my mask to anyone. So obviously, it's even if it's, you don't give your mask out to anyone. You keep it, and if I cough, I can testify that it stays in the mask. So it still works. Structurally, the mask is sound. And the other thing is that if you sneeze into the mask, it's your own snot that you're dealing with. And it is pretty unpleasant. I can testify to that as well. And that's usually at the point that I do change the mask. But there has been the odd occasion where there's been a lapse, and it's not ideal when you put the mask back on. So, but I don't think I'm alone. I think there must be lots of people, because no one really wants to wear a mask, and it's difficult to get used to. We've all got used to, more than 90% of people got used to putting it on and are happy, except that you've got to do the right thing. It's just a lot of people, I think, don't talk about the fact that in the pandemic that they haven't changed it more than 3 times since the pandemic began. And also, I mean, it's not like washing your hands. We all wash our hands. And what I was doing, which wasn't exactly ideal either, which I've now changed, is I wash my hands vigorously and then take the mask off, which does defeat the object. So, because I was so proud of myself that I remembered to wash my hands for 30 seconds, that I then took the mask off. But now I take the mask off. The problem is you take the mask off and you don't quite know what to do with it. Where do you and in the end, I shove it back in my pocket, in my coat pocket, because it's not something, and you don't want to throw it away because you don't know where the spare mask is. This is where I'm coming from. You just can't remember. So you put it back in your pocket just in case, and it gives you a bit of comfort, and then you bring it out next time, and so it goes on and on. But I will change my mask now. I mean, I totally salute people who change their mask all day long, and like some people change it 3-4 times a day. I mean, they're way ahead of the curve. But as I say, I do wash my hands, and now I take my mask off, then wash my hands. So, cheers.